The stream is live, currently playing Icarus Falling by Scourge.
Majenko, I think you should check your microphone. It seems to have died.
Bringing love and lighting up the night. Feel the rhythm, everything's alright.
Welcome back.
Dancing close, hearts are intertwined. Jammers in the house, we'll keep it tight. Feel the synth pop, everything's so bright. Jammers in the house, I love it night. Dance together through this endless
Welcome back.
night.
A swarm of dead insects.
Welcome, Swarm, to the stream where pixels flicker and the chattel peep. Though you fluttered off, your presence remains.
A swarm of dead insects, Jazz. It's acceptable. A welcome change from rock.
To laugh and cheer through daylight. So the buzz, if you will, is this of dance, that's the jazz.
With 100 bits, RHK77 says,
A Majenko Ben replacement stream service. Nice cheer 100.
Welcome back, Chloe Welcome back, RHK77.
Welcome to Majenko's, let's start the show. Click, 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 she's ready to strike. Dancing on streams, cutie like raccoon power, shining bright. Second tunes, all through the night. Sound out loud.
Jump in the ride, let's hit the road.
Welcome back, Cheap and 247.
Cats in the back, vibing on the beat. Rockets looking out their arms on leads. Welcome to the chaos, to the vibe. Watching the stream,
Welcome back, MJ.
let's jive. Get your day, welcome to the show. Crack open a tin and let the banner flow. Thinking fun with the twitchy
It's
crew.
ad time,
MJ's
folks.
in the house,
Let's head
and it's
to
all for
break.
you. While as strong as a cheeky room, we sit stage spot on the stream for you. The meat for thongs or cork hat flare. Strap it in tangible up a chair. Good day, welcome to the show. Crack open a tin and let the banner flow. Raise your glass and shout to right. Jay's in the chat, wanna rip the night.
Thanks for enduring those ads.
Let's turn my microphone on, shall we? That might help. Dolt. Well, that's a great start, isn't it? Ah. Hello! Let's just rewind. Hello! It's me. I'm Ben. Hello. No Ben stream today, so you'll have to suffer me instead. That was a Shelby start indeed, yes. Ah, right. Well, I hope your day gets better, Ben. Sounds like you've been having a bit of a mag. Ben's had a shave. Hasn't cut his hair though. You don't suffer me, you suffer the bot. How true, how true. Right, well, obviously I had nothing at all planned for today. Nothing planned. So I'll have a look at this. It's on my desk. We'll just play with this instead. This is an AMD embedded sock board thing that I ripped out of a crappy compact thing. So we'll play with that. Right, but first let's rewind the catch up with what's happening. You haven't dropped me in it, Ben. You've given me an excuse to do an extra stream. Thank you very much for the 100 bits, RHK. Hello, Chloe. With a lack of sausage. Oh. G-Pin. Cheer minus 100. Sucking it out again, thank you. And an MJ, hello. Is that everybody that I've caught there? Not sure. And they've got a swarm. An embedded sock. Don't want to know where it's been embedded. Hey, we've got a Raz. Hello. It's socks. It's just socks indeed. It's a bit of a rubbish CPU on this. It's I think it's A45 they call it or something. I think. So I'm just gonna boot it up, see if we can stick an operating system on it. I'd like, if it's physically possible, to install Haiku. But I've never really got Haiku working. I have downloaded it. So I'm going to slap it onto the old iOD and see if we can get it going. Often it won't even begin to boot. I'd like a drink. I would actually, yes.
Dancing shadows, blend and hide.
Mr. Spies, hello.
In God's realm we played a part. Spies of
Right, 64-bit Haiku AnyBoot ISO file, copying across onto my iOD.
undercover, beyond
Ben has changed his stream setup quite a lot, and his facial features, and his facial hair. And his glasses are a bit thinner as well. A lack of kitchen, yes, this is true, yes. I won't mention the change in hair colour, yeah, well, it's all this stress, it's making me grey. The stress of streaming makes you go grey. That bot used to be ruthless, he did indeed, yes. That bot was vicious at the time. I've toned him down a lot since then. Your hair is now MDA. He was completely unhinged. At one point he actually told somebody to go and unalive themselves, I think. He was not a nice bot. Yeah, he's a nice EGA. I think there is something not as happy as it could be with my iOD. That it seems to be taking forever to write to it. And I think the problem that I'm having with it is that it's a SanDisk. Surprised it works at all. But I've got a feeling this SSD might be on its way out, because it seems to be struggling. And it's an ancient SanDisk as well. It might even date from before Western Digital bought them out. But it was spare, and it's not exactly a critical thing, this. You have a SanDisk in both your iODs, yeah. They're fine for this sort of thing normally. It's a disposable device. It's 240 gig as well, this one. But it seems to have stopped flashing at me now. And it still hasn't unmounted the drive. Still sat there waiting to unmount. So I think there is something not too happy with this SanDisk one. So how many write-read cycles left? About 3. It came with 5. I have, oh, it's flashing again. I have had one of these completely and utterly die before. Just out of the blue, just completely stop working. Which is what they do. They self-destruct. So the one you have in your old office workstation from 2008, yeah. I mean, I like using an SSD in the iOD because it's low power. It puts less demand on the USB port's power supply, which means it'll run happier on older systems with USB 2 that aren't providing as much current. Stick an actual spinning rust drive in there, and a lot of the time on an older system, which is what I want to use it with a lot of the time, it won't actually power up, or it won't spin up the drive properly because there's not enough current. So you like using an SSD in your iODs as the one lives in your handbag and gets thrown into cars. Yep, this is true. You only have spinning rust in your NAS now. Me too. That's the only place I've got spinning rust in my actual live systems. It's the only place I've got spinning rust now is in my NAS. Everything else is all SSDs. Did Shelby mention the iODs currently have firmware issues? I have no idea. I've not updated the firmware on this for a long time, so. And it's not normally had this problem. It was only in the past day that it's developed this problem. So, yeah. But Haiku can also boot from an SD card, I think, as well, or a USB stick. So I might blast it onto USB actually instead of this, or as well as this. I don't know. SSD boot with HD data. Yep, that's not what I've got in my NAS now because I don't have an SSD for it. It does actually boot off spinning rust, but it used to in the old system boot off SSD and then mount spinning rust as the data drive. But since they upgraded it to the little Dell, it's only actually got physically 3 SATA connections, and I don't have a spare NVMe for it. And this is taking forever to write. Far too long. Your main hypervisor has 4 2TB, and NAS is SSD plus 16TB. Mail server is SSD plus RAID 6 SATA. Oh, nice. Well, I've got 3 4TB drives in a RAID Z2 in my main NAS. I've also got 3 0.5TB SSDs in a RAID 5. It's RAID 5? Yeah, RAID 5. In my main workstation as my sort of scratch area. Back in a tick. Oh, you might want to wash yourself off after being in a tick. It'll have to be a bloody big tick as well. No, there's something very not happy with this drive, isn't there? It may be the file system actually, because I think I unplugged it without unmounting it from Windows the other day. And it may be doing something silly like checking or rebuilding the file system structure or something stupid like that. But I don't know, because it sits there doing nothing for ages. Just sitting there. like that, doing nothing. And it still hasn't unmounted. So maybe it wants a reformat and that might help. I can try it. Trouble is it's NTFS, which sucks. I think it's NTFS, or is it FAT? Either way, it sucks. USB-C is pretty nifty. I actually like USB-C, yes. Apart from the random what it can support problem. USB-C is a nice connector, but the fact that it's got these extra accessory pins in it that have no assigned function that could provide video, they could provide audio, they could provide anything, and it's very much down to the device what they provide, and you never know what you're going to get. So USB-C with USB 2 only. Oh, absolutely, that exists, yes. I say USB is just the connector. USB-C, it's nothing to do with what protocol goes over it. But as a connector, it's lovely. I like it. No, this is not a happy disk at the moment. I'm going to unplug it, which should crash the unmount. There we go. Plug it in again, and we'll see about formatting it. Yes, NTFS. Let's reformat it. See if it will. IO error. Ah, it's not happy at all. No, it's not a happy disk, that SanDisk now. I think it's died. Yeah, USB-C with Thunderbolt. You can have all sorts over USB-C. I'm going to have to replace this. Where is another name for chat? Decided you didn't want to keep plugging and unplugging the device on your desk from the hub you usually use for streaming, so you bought a new one for 20 quid in the Bezos Tat Emporium's rip-off sale. 4 USB-A, 1 USB-C host, 1 USB-C power delivery going back upstream, gigabit Ethernet and HDMI. Just plugged it in for the first time. The monitor sprung to life and network connected, and the battery's charging and all is good. Very nice. Yes, USB-C does have its good sides. What gets shoved over it, though, often doesn't. Why isn't my keypad working? Because I just turned it off accidentally. It's got a silly power button on the corner of it. Right, so we're having a tangent. Let's find a disc to use with it. Any one of these will do. What's this? It's a HGST 750 gig. Oh, that'll do. 750 gig. Whoa, yeah. I'll have me some of that. See if it works though first. Which way up does this go? That way up. Majenko moment, yeah. Majenko's meanderings. Right, no, it's not finding anything. Why not? Unit not ready. Either the drive is buggered or there's not enough power. Probably not enough power. Let's pick another one at random. Nope. No, I'm just not getting enough juice out of this, am I? Maybe then, in that case, let's put the SanDisk back in. So I've always run it just plugged into the hub under my desk here, and it's always been fine. I'm going to plug this direct into the computer and see what happens. See if it works a bit better. Or was it just a power problem after all that? It might have just been a power problem. Okay, this hub's normally got plenty of power coming out of it. Maybe it's getting tired. Okay, right, so I don't use sudo. Maybe I pressed go live and invoked the streamer's curse. Maybe, yes. It should be almost instant. It's doing a lot more flashing. There we go, that worked an awful lot better that time. Okay, so I think the drive is fine, and it was just purely a problem with lack of power. Maybe you need to know the ITV School's Roto Pastiche with a 2-minute countdown or something. Yeah, biology is currently looking for thing. If I haven't found it in 2 minutes, it's considered lost. Right, so USB into here for the iOD. Let's find a disk. Where's that one I had just now? That was it, wasn't it? 750 gigs worth of hard drive space. Let's give it some juice. I've got a SATA cable here.
Ads are starting.
USB keyboard. And where's my USB mouse? There it is. Let's have mouse. Squeak. What else do I need? Video would be good, wouldn't it? I think that's a video cable. Feels like a video cable, an incredibly cheap and thin one. Right. Now, power, I've dug out this Toshiba laptop power supply, which fits. And I've got a cloverleaf plug here somewhere.
Thanks for enduring those ads.
There we go. The front panel is here. Let's see what we get. I shall need to adjust the iOD settings. That should be the display for it, I hope. And power up. Power LED comes on. Right, iOD, other, Haiku, mounted. Chassis not fan not found. Fair enough, there isn't one. There are no fans on this. This is completely fanless at the moment, but the heating on it does get bloody hot. Okay, F1 boot. Oh, no boot detected. Why is that? Ah, is this... It may be legacy boot, this.
With 69 bits, a swarm of dead insects says.
Sheer 69 chassis, not a fan.
Thank you for the bits, Swarm. Right, I think it's secure boot configuration that we need, where we can enable legacy boot. And it might find it now. Rear chassis fan not detected. Chassis not detected. I should put a little, just a little tiny fan. Oh, Haiku! A little fan on the side of the heatsink just to blow a little bit of air through and to stop that message. Right, I'm going to tweak my settings here and turn off the fancy bits so that we can see what the hell we're doing. And solid axles also, yeah. Okay. Install Haiku. Continue. Let's see what it thinks of this. No partitions. Let's set up partitions. Whoa. We have a disk there. SSD has failed. Your data, once here, now gone. Disk pristine, like snow. Nice Haiku. Now, do I just want to format the disk, or do I need to partition it? I'm just going to format it, see what happens. Format to B file system. No, I don't really want to format a raw disk. I want to... How do you create a partition? No. Disk initialize. Intel partition map. Continue. Right changes. There we go. That's more like what I was hoping to see. Empty space. Create. Right changes. Format. B file system. You've not used Haiku. What's special about it? It's other. It's grown out of BIOS, which was a completely different operating system. I think it turned into QNX or something, didn't it? I think, or QNX turned into BIOS and BIOS turned into Haiku, or... But it was, I think QNX was used, or still is used, in a lot of things like ATMs and stuff like that. Also, the only operating system to have an is computer turned on syscall, and is computer on fire syscall, yeah. Right, so that should have made me a
It seems Ben's data
partition that I can install to.
in the sky. and Chloe's toad in the whole supply is dwindling, a true crisis unfolding before our eyes.
I thought one grew out of the other. I thought there was a link between QNX and BIOS. Maybe I was dreaming that. Maybe QNX spawned into something else that I was thinking of. Right, that might have installed. As you say, it's lightweight. Let's unplug the iOD. Boot, see if it'll boot. Last time I tried BIOS, I couldn't even get it to boot. Haiku, I couldn't even get it to boot after installing. But this time it's looking better. BIOS was a child of some people who left Apple before the return of Jobs. Ah, I see. Why am I thinking QNX then? Or maybe QNX was something else entirely. Just reading up on QNX. Why was I thinking QNX? No, I must have just hallucinated it. I don't know. Never mind. QNX was used by BlackBerry for a time, yeah. The Roland Video Canvas DV7 ran BIOS. Ah, right. Well, we are in BIOS. In Haiku, sorry. Not BIOS. Haiku. It has installed, it has booted. So, Haiku. I don't suppose it knows about the graphics on this, does it? Hey, Silgalad. One thing about Haiku, if you click on the title bar while pressing Shift, you can move the bar horizontally so you can pile windows with tabs. Oh, groovy! So I could put that like that. That is a groovy thing. I never knew that. That is nice. That is a unique thing. A very unique thing. Create your own tabs. I like. Okay, preferences. Screen. Choose your own tabs and adventure in Ben's browser. Yes. Right, yeah, we're on generic Visa here, aren't we? So it doesn't know the graphics in this. Oh no, for 24x768 is fine. I'd like to know why I'm not getting it on my main screen up here though. Let me just log into my Extron. It's 1024 by 768, definitely. It should be filling the screen, but why am I not getting it on the output? I don't know. Weird. It doesn't think there's an output. Oh, maybe the plug's fallen out or something. Maybe it has. There we go. That's better. I can see what I'm doing now without having to look at OBS. I must have moved the cable. Right. Let's get the mouse over to the right side of the computer. Do we have anything on here that shows the specs of the computer at all? I don't know. It is very POSIX-ish, so we've got everything you'd expect. It's got LS, it's got is that GCC? It is. GCC 13.3 on it. So it's very, very much like using Linux, but it's not Linux. It's very much not Linux. There's a lot of things that it has that Linux doesn't, and a lot of things that Linux has that it doesn't. And this isn't X Windows. But there is a GNOME libraries port. There's packages for all sorts, though I can't remember how you do packages on here. Is it just PKG? No. I can't remember the package management stuff on here. It's been a long time since I last used it. Haiku Depot. Oh, you know what would be good? What would be useful? PKG man. Alright, let's plug the network in. And I won't grab the heatsink to do it, because that would get a bit burny. It knows the network, that's good. PKG man. Oh, there we go. Streamer now branded with a heatsink fin pattern, yep. Upgrading. Haiku ports, excellent. So a lot of the stuff that you have in Linux is here already. Another thing you haven't got, if it runs GTK, that's what I was looking for earlier, GTK, and probably Qt as well. They will both just work in Haiku, if you compile them, of course. Any logos on the heatsink when you grab it, I have to pay royalties. No, it is very much logo free, this heatsink. And it's not that hot actually. I can hold my hand on it quite happily. And it's not making me want to move my hand away. It's not currently that hot at all. In fact, it's barely warm. Haiku really isn't stressing it out much at all. I guess if I were to try compiling something, it might start getting a bit roasty. Yeah, whatever. A reboot is necessary. Okay. Reboot, not found. Shut down, restart. If you compile them, they will run. But I've not found a thing in the BIOS settings to turn off that annoying message. But Haiku has very limited hardware support. I say it doesn't know what the graphics chip is that I've got. So it's running in Visa mode, so graphics are a bit slow.
I do apologise, I'm an idiot.
There we go, we have rebooted. So, applications, terminal. So, let's pick a package. I know. My favourite. Nope, keycard isn't on here. That's a shame, isn't it? Oh, Python. Python 3, version 3.10.18 is already there. No need to install it. Gee, a sarcasm detector. That's a really useful invention. There should also be a GUI browser for those. That one you mean? I don't hold with GUIs. So yeah, you've got a hell of a lot of stuff available for you. All the stuff you'd expect on Linux is all there, including LibreOffice. Install LibreOffice. Does it have wine? Probably.
Ads are starting.
Yes, wine. So I could run Windows programs under Haiku. Wine goes into the streamer. Absolutely it does, yes. I completely agree with you there. Wine belongs in the streamer. You're joking, that's hilarious, yeah. So it's got everything that you'd expect. If it uses GTK, or it uses Qt, I assume, or it's terminal based, then it'll just work. Should just compile and work. Otherwise, you'd have to port it to the Haiku graphics system.
Thanks for enduring those ads.
It is a lovely OS. But due to its limited hardware support, it's either refuses to install and boot, or when it does, chances are it may not support your network. More than likely, unless you've got specific graphics cards, won't support your graphics card. So You just saw VirtualBox, now you're sold on Haiku. So finding the right hardware for it is sometimes tricky. I just asked it to run LibreOffice, why didn't it? Applications, LibreOffice Writer. No, for some reason LibreOffice doesn't want to work. Oh, there it goes, it's going now. Just a bit slow on here. I have no idea, but there is stuff here, I think. Memory use, there we go. Total we're using, is that 1 gig in total across the whole system? It's a 6 gig computer this. You should try it on your old laptop, good luck. CPU usage, bugger all. It is very lightweight, very lightweight. Quarter that's LibreOffice, yeah. I just wish it had better hardware support, but it's being created and run by just a handful of people, so I guess it's not got that font. A handful of people are all that are running it. So given how few developers there are on it, it's amazing that it's as good as it is. Write a letter to Ben about my RS6000, yeah. Full of Lipsum, yeah. Dear Ben, Lorem Ipsum, dolus it amet. There we go, that's showing the right time now. .615 meg, 962 meg. I don't know what these two columns mean. Actually, most of the memory is taken up by Haiku Depot at the moment. Let's close that off. So yeah, it's now using bugger all memory. Speaking of old laptop, perhaps you should repaste its heatsink also. Good idea. Yes. And clear the fluff out of the fan exhaust. Full of Lipsum. No, that was before the cleaning. Let's have a quick tour, shall we? Web Positive is the web browser. Welcome to Haiku's quick tour. While Haiku shares many ideas with other operating systems, it does have a unique approach in some areas that are worth pointing out. In just a few slides, you'll learn about the most important Haiku features and peculiarities that will help you get a running start. For each topic, you can find a box with links for further reading that point to additional resources like related topics in the user's guide. The desk bar. By default, the top right corner of the desktop, the desk bar, is the hub of interacting with Haiku. You can start applications, applets and preferences from there, for example, and switch between running applications. Here is a typical Haiku window with its usual widgets. Double-click to hide, minimize, close, zoom to maximize, border, left drag to move, right drag to resize, resize corner. The shortcut key, the key map preference lets you switch from the Haiku standard Alt key to Control. This is a global switch, so for example, quitting a program in the shell will then be done with Alt-C instead of Control-C. Ah, interesting. The Twitcher. Holding Control-Tab summons the Twitcher. Where you switch between running applications, tapping Tab key only quickly while holding Control switches to the last application used. There isn't another application. If some application crashed badly and maybe won't disappear from Deskbar's running application list, press Ctrl-Alt-Del to invoke the Team Monitor. Here you can select an entry and kill a misbehaving app. So you can Team Monitor. Stacking is putting windows on top of each other, automatically moving the yellow tabs into position while holding the Alt key. Normally that's Win on the keyboard. Ooh! So you don't have to do the fancy thing. You can grab a window. You don't have to move the tab. You can Alt drag over another window and it stacks them for you into tabbed windows. Oh, that is so nice. I like that. That is awesome. Tiling means gluing windows horizontally. While holding Opt, the borders that'll fuse together when you drop the window change colour. Oh, nice! You can. This is an awesome, awesome interface. So let's have two terminals. Hold the Windows button, and oh look, they go black. Bing. Let's shrink that one. They've joined together now. Oh, that is nice. I like. So you can stack them into tabs. You can join them together into, and you can do it with any windows, not just ones of the same type. So let's grab that. Put that back over there. So let's move that up. We'll hold that, click that, and go ping like that. That doesn't look so good with that there, does it? But it does it. Oops. That's the ion falling off the desk. But maybe we want to put that in with that one. I like. Let's add another terminal into there. That is a nice system. I really like that. Workspaces, Control Alt, left, right, etc. Yeah, that's fairly normal. Replicants. Replicants are small self-contained parts of applications that can be integrated into the desktop. Ooh. I wonder if anyone ported that Window Manager to X11 or Wayland. It would be nice if they had, because I am liking this. Some of the things that this has got is just, yeah, leaps and bounds above Linux in some ways. It just does what you want. Yeah, it's just, they've thought about these things. Replicants are small self-contained parts of applications that can be integrated into the desktop and other programs. Provided deskbar's option to show replicants is activated, replicants are indicated by a small handle. You can drag and drop them by the handle onto the desktop where they are fully functional without their parent app running. Flow of replicants is on. It's a Matin X. Thinking is overrated indeed.
Welcome.
I don't think I've got anything with anything like a replicant open at the moment.
Welcome to the fun tonight. Join us now. Everything feels right.
Single window navigation. Double clicking your way down folder after folder, you'll quickly end up with many open windows. Holding the Alt key, normally when on the keyboard, prevents this as it automatically closes the parent folder. Alternatively, you can activate single window navigation from the tracker preferences. Ah, cool. Drill down navigation. Oh yeah, you can right click on the icon and go down to where you want to be. No need to actually open the thing at all. The Tizen Twitch app really sucks, I'm not surprised. In order to access a hard disk, CD, USB stick, etc., you first have to mount it. Fair enough, yeah, okay. File system layout, yeah, that's all normal. Finding files with queries. Files on Haiku formatted BFS volumes are quickly searched with find from the desk bar. Instead of file and folder names, you can also look through file type specific attributes, e.g. for an artist in your MP3 collection. Nice. Automatic indexing built into the file system. You can connect to your wireless LAN router by right-clicking the network status icon on your desk bar's tray or by selecting your network from the network preferences. Fair enough. Hey, there are some really funky things there. I love this interface. Does it bing when you search for a local file? I hope not. I sincerely hope not. I think I've just killed the find. It won't open find again now. I think I crashed it. Let's reboot. It's running on spinning Rust, and it takes hardly any time at all to boot. Imagine how fast it would be on an NVMe. Turn on computer, boom, booted. He says, with it taking forever to boot this time.
It seems everyone's suddenly become an old laptop repair expert, all thanks to Veronica. Perhaps we should start a retro tech support channel.
Yes, thank you, Veronica. Who's Veronica? And that's pretty speedy, isn't it? Pretty speedy Mandelbrots. Computers should by law be required to come with a basic in-ROM, yeah. Teapot, is that even going to work without drivers? Yeah, it's not bad speed that, considering it's not got graphics drivers. It's doing it all in software. Yay, we have a game. Oops, misclicked then. Where was that? That was there, wasn't it? I wish I could remember these things. Oops, misclicked again. No, where was that? That's where it was. I'm useless at this at the moment. I should be good at these games. No surprise, there's a Doom port. Haiku Depot. Veronica Explains. I don't know Veronica Explains. Chocolate Doom. Doom Shareware. Free Doom. GZ Doom. There's all the usual Dooms. Chocolate Doom. Let's play Chocolate Doom. Pie in progress. Yum. What flavour of pie? And are you having custard or gravy with it? Cumberland pie with custard. Hey RF, how you doing? So where did Doom go?
Folks, let's enjoy the jazz while we wait.
Maybe we have to run it from
Hope you're ready.
terminal.
Some jazz.
And we need some WAD files, don't we? Let's install the shareware version of Doom. Oops, I didn't want to pin that. Didn't want to delete it either, oops. I can't coordinate myself today. Sorry Ben, I just accidentally deleted one of your messages instead of... I wonder if I can undelete it.
Thanks for during those ads.
Instead of unpinning, I accidentally deleted a message. All it said was naturally yes. Never mind. Okay. Wonder where it's put it. Oh, there we go. So, Chocolate Doom. have Doomage. We have a fun game of Hunt the Screw to play. Without proper graphics drivers, this is not going to be fast, I would imagine. Yeah, that is sluggish to say the least. Also, I can't see it at the moment very easily. Oh, there's a barrel there. Get out of the way, barrel. I thought I shot you guys. It's a bit dark and I can't see with my lights on right above the screen. I can see better on OBS, but there's a second delay almost. Well, not that much, but a half second or so. So yeah, that works, if a bit sluggish with no graphics drivers. I would love to find the right combination of hardware to run this properly. But I'm not sure what the best graphics is. Previous question. Where was your previous question? Didn't accidentally delete it, did I? Oh, what have I got it running on? It's running on an AMD A5 embedded board thing. That. Which I ripped out of a crappy compact Q thing. Dual processor, something, I don't know, 6 gig of RAM. Spinning Rust hard drive. Frequently asked questions. It must be frequently asked. What graphics can I use? Okay, Haiku video driver. I don't know what it's got on here. Probably something AMD-esque. Not even Mini ITX, it's its own thing pretty much. Well, it might be Mini ITX format, but it's got no no expansion on it or anything, no PCI slots or anything. It's very much an embedded thing. First, the screen preferences shows this information in the top left of the window. Is Visa I'm using at the moment. For a satisfactory user experience, we recommend at least a Pentium 4 with 512 meg of RAM and 3 gig of storage space.
Welcome back, Tyler Hoot.
It's good on older hardware, this. They support old NVIDIA stuff. But not any new, anything vaguely new in the NVIDIA line. Hey Tyler Hoot, how you doing? This is Haiku operating system running on that heap of junk. An embedded AMD A45 computer. You think you saw your old NVIDIA GeForce Go in there? GeForce 2 Go. It's supported. Only old, very old NVIDIA cards are supported. Intel has support for embedded stuff up to i965. Oh, it supports Matrox. It's good for supporting old stuff, this, but it doesn't support anything new particularly, which is kind of a shame. Do I know of a new Linux distro that would be okay on 128 meg of RAM and 300 meg? DSL. DSL will do it. Or, what's the other one? There's another one that's really tiny as well. This is Haiku operating system, which is not Linux. This is based on BIOS, which is a completely different operating system. But DSL, there's another one, begins with A. What's the other? It's based on BEOS, B-E-O-S. No, not Alpine. I've got it on a disc here. Can't remember what it's called. It's not a well-known one. I shall find it in just a moment. AOSC. Yeah. I think this might be the one I was looking for, yeah. General purpose Linux distribution designed with simplicity, localization, software compatibility, device sustainability and gradual refinement in mind. Their website is terrible. But DSL is probably your best bet. Damn small Linux. But this site is being incredibly slow because there's no graphics drivers running. Oh, Mu Linux, yes, I remember Mu Linux. Micro Linux. You think you have a physical copy of BIOS in the loft? Nice. This is the, yeah, this board specifically is the APX DM. The Pegatron, this board. The AMD A5. I've got 6 gig of RAM on it. It's got 2 SATA ports, 2 DIMM slots, some USB 2, and that's Charlotte. That's it. That's all you get. Good job they got a photo of this board. Yeah, they didn't used to. This is an image by Fire912. This is a different version, I think, is it? No, it's just the Pegatron. They've got a new version, have they? Pegatron is a subsidiary of Asus or Asus that produces computers, smartphones, TVs and other devices for various brands. It made this for HP Compaq. This board was out of HP Compaq Q something or other. Q100. Rings a bell, or Q150 or something. I can't remember. No. It was a Q something. There, that's the actual board. You know, it's cheap when they go with an external PSU, absolutely. It's basically a laptop in a desktop case. It's the Compaq Q series. Showing laptops, yeah. Let's try Google Images. Yes, go away. Yeah, it's basically a laptop. Basically a laptop in a desktop case. There it is. Or something very like that. That's the 2000. This was a much smaller number. But yeah, it's basically a tower case, an ordinary tower case with this board, a hard drive, and a CD-ROM drive, and nothing else, and the rest of it just empty void. So, Haiku, this is, yes, Haiku.
Welcome back, PC Marcus.
Hello, PC, by the way. Probably a WebKit, yeah. This is Web Positive they use.
Retrobytes with that Greek design. Raise your glass, enjoy the theme. PC Marcus powers up the stream.
Firefox doesn't appear to be available. There's Iceweasel though. Unofficial Haiku port of Firefox. So you can have Firefox-esque on it. Falcon. Falcon's good, yes. If I can type it, hello. It doesn't help that we're on spinning Rust and installing software. Qt based. There are plenty of forks of Firefox. I mean, my daily driver is Florp, which is a fork of Firefox ESR. Invited to a meeting that said you didn't need to be part of. After 15 minutes, it was determined that actually you don't need to be part of. Yeah. There we go. Welcome to Iceweasel, Firefox, basically. Falcon. Everything you could ever need is available on Haiku, except graphics drivers. So, good luck trying to get it going on anything modern, graphics-wise. Internal Intel stuff should be okay. But who wants KiCad? Not me. I think I've had PCB R&D working on here in the past. What's Poor Man? Please choose the folder to publish on the web. You can have Poor Man create a default public HTML in your home folder. Built-in web server.
Sorry you have to
Nice.
sit through those ads. Thanks for bearing with them.
That sounds like a fun kind of meeting to be in, Swarm. The meetings where you're needed to be there but aren't needed to be there. There isn't anything like LSPCI or anything like that, is there? What I'm going to do actually right now in the last couple of minutes is drop my microphone transmitter on the floor. Then I'm going to shut this down. Whoa, trippy. Get the iOD just needs to plug in up the top up here. Because for some reason my USB just doesn't want to be anymore. It only likes to US. Then I'm going... Let me just turn this off. Okay. Mount. SDD1. Okay, net. QT data, software, operating systems, other. No. Utilities. Ultimate boot. That's what I need on here. Oops. Actually, let's copy higher in as well while I'm at it. Such fruits and fluffy woof woofs. Okay, unmount this. Plug this into the AMD board. And I shall choose on here Ultimate Boot CD. F1 boot. No, I don't want Haiku. Come on, reboot. I don't want to go into Haiku. I want to boot off the CD, you stupid thing. Force reboot. Ah. F12. No. Which one was it? F11? Oh, escape. A startup menu. Okay. Boot menu. F9. IOD. Virtual CD. No. Oi, what are you doing booting Haiku? I told you to boot Ultimate Boot.
It seems like everyone's having a love-hate relationship with meetings and apps lately, a truly relatable
Let's
experience.
try HBC. Defrag? No. It's a... I don't need to defrag, it's a SSD, you stupid thing. You don't defrag SSDs. Ultimate boot. Come on, are you going to boot it or not? Nope, doesn't want to boot. I was just going to inspect the hardware and see exactly what's in it. Not only Haiku is efficient, but very resilient. Can't get rid of the bloody thing. Oh well, looks like we're stuck with Haiku now. I was only going to run Ultimate Boot and run some hardware inspectors so we can just see exactly what's in this board. But alas not. What I could potentially then do is I haven't got Linux on here now, have I? I was going to boot into Linux and disconnect the hard drive. I could try. Let's just pull the power out, disconnect the hard drive, plug it back in again, turn it on. Other Ultimate Boot. I feel my mind is going, Dave. Nope, that doesn't want to boot Ultimate Boot. Why not? USB floppy is the first UEFI and the first legacy. Ultimate bootant. But it's not finding any UEFI. It finds that as the legacy, but I don't think it is legacy. I think it's UEFI, and for some reason it just doesn't want to be UEFI on here. Weird. Never mind. It's almost Shelby time anyway. No, it's just going to be me doing a last bit of extra tinkering just to show what's on the board. But I can't be asked to diagnose that at the moment, so it's time to get ready for Shelby anyway. We've got 3 minutes apparently. That's if he starts on time, of course. CD changer, yay. Been some time since you were here, but you're glad to visiting again. Absolutely. Great to have you here, Spies. Well, I'm going to run... Well, I'm not going to run my outro yet. I'm just going to say thank you for joining me this evening. This impromptu, off-the-cuff, completely unexpected. Thank you for dropping me in it, Benjamin stream. Do we know if there's a... It looks like there should be a Shelby. Title updated 4 minutes ago, yes. It's currently saying... CD changer, dev and mods, Alaratech Auto Publisher LS. Apparently, that's what we're doing today. So, well, I should be back Monday in my normal slot.
I know how real this must seem to you, but it's not.
Isn't it? It feels real. I feel real. I'm pretty sure I'm real. I feel real to me. I don't know about you. Right. Deja vu, the feeling you're going to be there again, yes. Yes. Deja vu, definitely. Am I real or integer? I'm imaginary. That's me. So, yeah, I'll be back on Monday. Unless strange things happen and I might be back over the weekend, who knows? Or strange things might happen and I'll never be back, who knows? Keep an eye open for me. Be sure to be on Discord where it gets announced when I stream. That's the best thing to do. Get yourself on Discord, unless you're Chloe when you refuse. Real, protected or virtual, yes. Any sign of a Shelby yet? Not quite. No time for ice cream. No, afraid not. Yeah, so what am I doing on Monday? What am I going to plan to do on Monday? I don't know. I've run out of ideas. Oh, Monday was going to be looking at the power supply for the 5150 with a view to recapping it. Looking to see what caps I need to order and maybe ordering them. Try your best to be here next Friday. Probably won't be around Saturday, Tuesday inclusive though. Oh dear. Countdown launched. Well, we'll wait for him to get past his countdown and then we'll raid him. It's nice raiding when he's actually able to see the raid happening. Hear, hear! Hear, hear, Benjamin! Hear, hear! You're welcome, MJ. I like being completely dropped in it by unreliable streamers that just refuse to stream on proper schedules. I was looking forward to whatever it was you were possibly thinking of planning on doing, Ben. Unreliable plumbing. Sad face. What were you planning on doing today anyway, Ben? Was it going to be more R6000 or... Oh, you were going to etch the board. Oh, that would have been good. That would have been good to watch. To watch your etching technique. I've seen one etching technique, or seen it described, involving the tiniest amount of etchant and a paper towel, rather than full immersion. He's watching copper etch like watching paint dry. It's not the actual etching you're watching, it's watching Ben's etching technique. Looking forward to the etching of the Gemmet. Let's put that over there, shall we? So we can see what's happening a bit better. And then setting up the stream stuff next to the sink, and yeah, you'd have heard nothing but your jeans in the dryer. That's fair enough. Right, 30 seconds. 29, 28, 27. Let's set the raid almost ready to go. Better than hearing people moan about the coffee grinder, yes. Yeah, as long as you're not etching your jeans. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here's Hot Rocks just in time for us to raid Tech Tangents. I'm sorry I haven't got time to read your... Well, actually, maybe I can just very quickly. I'll read your intro very quickly, and then we'll raid.
Enjoy the jazz.
A coal-fired steam golf cart chugs up, belching stark green smoke as it passes a singed-looking Alison wearing +4s and a tattered tweed golfing jacket leaps off. A number of yaks carrying golf bags and number 8 goats emerge. The golf cart continues past, only to erupt in a ball of flame, smoke and burning wreckage. The figure yells, "4!" before diving to the ground to avoid the carnage.
There we go. Hello, Alison. Right, let's go raid Tech Tangents. Thank you very much for joining me again, and I'll see you Monday. Here comes the raid. In 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the button.